There are a host of videos which we have done over the last few months, but this one I'm very excited about. I always believe that how you do what you do makes a big difference. You know, hard work is average, smart work is probably above average, but being smart as well as being successful is what is wonderful, is it not? So what are those tools that are not only going to make us smart but also successful? For all my new friends out there, my name is Akash. I am the director at Relativity for over 12 years, and this is the channel for you smart HR guys out there. Let's get rolling. Number one on that list, my friends, is Lumosity for brain exercise. This is used for physical exercise, and this one is used for mental exercise. Yes, I too had the same reaction. Exercise for the brain? Well, it turns out, my friends, that a smart and a successful HR has to have the best mind, which can think clearly, have a great memory, and have better cognitive functions. Wow, well, I remember a quote. Somebody said, mindset is what separates the best from the rest. Well, I use Lumosity when I want to take a quick break. Those games are just simple games, but they also give a lot of exercise to our brain. And I'm sure, PUBG is not going to make me successful or wealthy, but Lumosity can. Happy exercising, guys. Number one on that list, my friends, is Number two on our list is Canva for designs. I use Canva for about 80% of my work, and it is absolutely super simple to use. The most interesting thing about Canva is that there are hundreds of templates and photos which I can use for my designs. It could be a presentation for your team, hiring posters, or those personalized birthday and anniversary greetings. Anything, Canva is there. How do you grab the attention of your teammates or of your boss or of that potential, new candidate? How do you grab that attention? How do you make those lasting impressions? The answer is through beautiful visual designs. Paint and PowerPoint are, probably so yesterday. Ooh, they are the past now. To be different and to have beautiful visual designs, go with Canva. Number three on our list, my friends, is Grammarly for language. If you think you can be a super duper HR but without the language skills, you are very wrong. As HRs, we need to speak to impress and write to express. Wow. Speak to impress and write to express. Quite a rhyme. Anyway, coming back. So as HRs, we write so much of content every day, right? We have emails, we have social media posts, or many times we write policies, we write documents, we do PowerPoints, we do reports, memos, etc. There is so much that we need to do, yes, and many times it's so overwhelming. Well, there is nobody who's going to write for us, but Grammarly can definitely help us with our language, whether it is going to be correct and whether it is going to be appropriate. What I find very interesting is Grammarly also tells us about our tone, clarity, engagement, and delivery. Now I can use the right tone for the right purpose. Number four, go Highbrow for bite-sized learning. From the millionaires to the monks, from me to you, we all know that learning never stops, right? But we don't have the time. We don't have time to read books. We don't have time to read journals. We don't even have the time to listen to all the necessary podcasts, right? So what do? Yes, Bill Gates can read 20 books a year, but you and I, we both are not Bill Gates. That's exactly right, and that's why this concept of bite-sized learning is so important. Those are small, bites of learnings, maybe 5 to 10 minutes every day, and you don't go in search of it, but instead it comes to you. That sounds doable, right? Yes, it's not as powerful as reading a whole book, but friends, something is better than nothing. I present to you this wonderful tool, my friends. Go highbrow.com. Go to the courses section. There are hundreds of courses. Choose the course you want and done. For the next 10 days, you will get an email every day with one lesson each. Just spend 5 to 10 minutes to read. Haven't I told you, smart and successful HRs need to be better than average? By the way, if you liked until now, a sub would be great. Number 5 on our list is reading books in 15 minutes using Blinkist. How many times we have ordered a book based on the cover only to find it very different or uninteresting? For me, it's about 2 out of every 5 books happen that way. We get disappointed and we don't finish the book either. Lot of money goes down the drain. It also discourages me from buying more books, which is actually bad. But not anymore. Blinkist is a huge collection of non-fiction books. They have summarized each chapter of the book. Just call it the mini version of a book. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to read. That's great because we get to read more books, and the ones that we really find interesting, we can go and buy them and read the whole book. More knowledge, less waste of money, more success. Number 6, note-taking and ideation. Remember those thoughts that we get, random thoughts, those questions, those ideas that we get when we browse, when we look at social media, when we read some article or watch some video or anything of that sort. I mean, we can't use everything right away. We need to store many of it for the future, right? And there is where every smart and successful HR, we have to use note-taking and ideation for our benefit. Not everything that we learn today or we read today can be used right away, correct? So we need to put it somewhere where we can, review it at a later point in time. We can revisit it, we can involve our team, have those ideas discussed. Something like a digital diary with a search function. Yes, that's exactly what these ideation and note-taking apps are. And Google Keep is one of the best. And another one is Evernote. Personally, I prefer Google Keep because it is free, it is simple, and it has a beautiful, clean UI. Number 7, time management. I cannot stress the importance of time management. It is so vital for everyone's success. In fact, it is not only about our time at work, but it is about our time, the whole 24 hours of it. The better we manage, the bigger we get. I keep telling my team that time is very important and we should never waste anybody's time. And they should also not waste their time as well. That's why, these videos, we do a lot of research before we even film them, before we shoot them, because your time as well as ours, everybody's time is so important, right? Well, remember, the Milk is a great task app that leads to better time management. So is Asana for better project management. And if you prefer the simplest, it is none other than Google Tasks. Save your time with better task management and you will definitely be closer to success. Number 8, my friend, is personal brand using LinkedIn. Stop going to LinkedIn as a social networking site. Instead, start looking at it as a very powerful way to manage your personal brand. As human resource professionals, our personal brand is a very key asset. And if we fail to nurture it, if we fail to grow it, even if we get all the other 7 right, we are going to fail. Every HR leader is going to tell you in today's world that it is very vital for us to build and have a community. An operational problem or a midway strategy, your network has the answer. And that's why LinkedIn is such a powerful tool. HRs who use LinkedIn to build, to talk to their network and engage with them will emerge to the summit faster than the rest of them. You may also be wondering Why did I not mention tools such as Microsoft Excel and Microsoft PowerPoint and all of that? My friends, Excel, PowerPoint are tools you need to be a HR. This video is all about being a smart and a successful one. All those tools that we spoke about a couple of minutes earlier, all of them in some way or the other become the foundation, become the necessary pillars of our success in our HR profession. We just don't want to be a HR, we want to be a kick-ass one. The beauty is most of these tools cost either nothing or very, very little. Consider that these 8 tools plus one on our blog is something that can amplify your potential for success. Hey, and don't forget to share these incredible tools with your friends and colleagues. I think I'm going to leave you with a lot of important thoughts and decisions that you have to make, right? But if you like this video, a sub would be incredible. Tata, bye-bye, and see you in the next one.